it's Maystock here, and today we're going to be playing your guys' favorite, Stardew Valley. I enjoy this game. We are really close to achieving a lot of little things in this game, so we're getting very close. Just sending out a message to everyone over on Discord. How's it going, Y2K Ball? So nice to see you. It's been a really long time since I've seen you, but it's really nice to see you. Alright. Everybody on the Discord should be getting notified that we are now live. Sweet. You might start coming. Alright. Hey, I mean, it's always nice to see you here. I will say, depending on what we do, I mean, right now we're doing Stardew Valley, but we are definitely transitioning from Stardew Valley to playing Minecraft. Once we get, which it's a good and bad thing at the same time. We are definitely going to be playing Minecraft in the future. I'm just trying to perfect this game, and we're actually really close to getting perfection. I say really close, but it's a lot closer than what we've ever been before, and we only need to do a few things, so it'll be really nice. Also, how's it going, Ashdoom? Nice to see you here. We we got a few little important things that we're doing. We got cranberries growing, we got a medical bill, quality fertilizer. That's how good it is. Alright, so our last stream that we did, we were doing a list of everything that we have left that we really need to do. And I wrote it all down, because it'd be like that. Alright, so we only have left... Which these two? Sorry. We only have left the mini forge wild seeds, except fall, so we still have spring and summer to do. Oil of garlic, which we can't get unless we get garlic, because we sold out of all of it. Life elixir, which we should be able to do. Marble brazier. That one is going to be probably a little bit more difficult, because we need to get marble into, to make it, and that's an artifact. We're already struggling with artifacts in this game, so it will be interesting. And then we have fairy dust and a mini obelisk. I don't know how expensive... Oh, we could do that. 30 hardwood, 20 solar essence, 3 golden bars. We definitely have the gold. That's the thing. We have the good, we have the... Alright. So we're just missing the solar essence. Which, if I remember correctly, we used a lot of solar essence in the last... whatever it was. last, like, run for something. I think it was just all crafting. Okay. I don't know what the cake's doing, but we do have ancient seeds, so that's good. We could definitely get more of that, essence. We're either gonna get it through going to, well, either going through the mines or going to Krobus and buying it. Either way, not terribly bad. I am also kind of eyeing the days because we're at 23. Once we get to winter, hopefully we can get the Keys quest. And in doing so, we should be able to actually make the key fruit and the key berries and all that. So that's its own little thing. Let those guys do their work. We are going to grab those diamonds in a minute while we can. It looks like everything else is kind of just doing its own thing, which is good. Kill him, Kev. How's it going? Over on Twitch. How's it going? Yeah, I actually remembered to put Twitch up so I could read it as well. I have a very bad habit of forgetting about Twitch. But how's it going, Kilm Kev? Hope you're doing well. You're kind of working on an ASYM game right now. ASYM. Do you mind me asking what ASYM is? Asymmetrical. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So actually, there's I mean, it's not related in any way, but there's a I'm good. I'm in bed watching Arcane, but I like Stardew Valley and miss it. I wanted a peaceful stream. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. I try my best to try to be somewhat relaxing. I think anybody that's been here long enough knows. But yeah, sit back, relax, have fun, and let's see if we can get to perfection. But I can't code, so I'm just working on the lore and abilities and art for right now. Alright, I mean, art, what do you want to call it? Is there, like, are you running through Python or Java or C++? I know for me at least, I'm somewhat versed. I'm gonna say somewhat because I 100% don't remember all of it. I went to college and I got a degree in basically like computer science. It's just information technology, but it's computer science basically, and it's quite funny because all the classes that I took for it were like Java, JavaScript, Unix, Linux, like all of these different coding softwares, or coding languages, I guess you want to say. And then, quite literally, the only one that we didn't do was Python, and I think Python is like the number one like coding language that you can do right now. So, you know what? You can't win them all. I will say though, I do enjoy knowing some like JavaScript and stuff like that, but I feel bad because it's not as universal as some would make it out to be. Like it's good, but if I was to relearn a computer language or learn a computer language, it would definitely be Python. Alright. And we have our ancient seeds growing pretty well. We're getting some Omni Geodes, which are very useful. Let's go check out what our percentage is. I think we're currently at, was it 70% or something like that? I want to say we're close to 70. Watch it be like 68. So we have all the produce and foraged shipped items. We have all 4 obelisks. We're waiting on the golden clock, which is our biggest thing. That's where we're trying to expand the ancient fruits farm. Monster Slayer Hero, we're still working on that. Great Friends, we got farmer level check. All star drops. The only thing for star drops is it's fish caught and museum artifacts donated. And so that's where we're kind of like at a bottleneck of trying to get the artifacts. Cooking recipes, we only have 1 left. I think it's the bean pot. And then crafting recipes, I think we only have like I said, we only have like, what, 8 different recipes left. So, you know, and fish cut, we already know what we need to catch. So it's 68%, but it's a very weirdly counted 6% or 68%. Your task is to make it down to level 100 in the Skull Cavern. However, you cannot eat or drink anything while there. The mine elevator system has been reset, and a new danger has emerged from the deep grounds. Make it to the bottom of the mines within a week. I actually really wanted this one, so we're going back. We're gonna try it, because I think last time that we tried, we got to like level 80, and then that was like a whole thing. So, and drop this off and immediately go down to the mines. Okay. It's kind of hard to make an asymmetrical game because right now my computer is broken, so I have to use mobile software for art and stuff. I'm so sorry to hear that. I can only imagine how hard that would be, because I know even for like YouTube and stuff, I didn't know that we got an artifact trove. We're gonna hold on to that because that's really, really good. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the like weird mushrooms that you get in volcano. Just in case. There we are, that one. Okay. This guy, one more ore, Greater Gia. I mean, not that it's going to really make a difference. I thought it was going to be the explosion one or whatever, but... I don't know if we need that, but we'll take it. And then... yeah. Alright, let's put this over here. And we'll go up to the mountains. Forgetting about everyone else. Oh, we have the wine ready too. Can't be distracted. Gotta lock in. Okay. We're at 3:10 p.m. Okay, so this is gonna be rough. It said that we need to make it to the bottom in a week. Or I think it was 6 days, so... oh, this is also where you get the uranium, too. I know I need to get rid of some of these creatures as well. I actually don't know if any of these creatures are, like, technically a part of the other ones, but I will take as many key gems as I can get. That's definitely a plus, if I can get it. I actually don't know if these do any damage, because I'm not gonna waste time. I was gonna say, I don't know if the key slimes do any damage. So I currently have the slime gem, and that's like a really big, not improvement, but it does make a difference, I would say. Yeah, the thing that I would be more worried about is the iridium band. My energy going down. I feel bad because I know that I'm like, not to say that I'm like rushing through these, but I know if I need to get to the bottom, kind of want to go a little bit faster pace. Which, like, 11 out of whatever is not bad. Oh, yeah. One should just have an exit at the end. I'm not completely worried. But yeah, I guess I'm more concerned of running out of energy, but I think I have enough foods to kind of push me over. But yeah, we haven't met anything that we can't handle just yet. I think last time I was having an issue with, I don't know if they were spiders or what they were, but it was not as easy as I wanted it to be. Yeah, luckily with the slime charm ring, the key slimes don't really bother me. I think that's what it was. It was the squids. I think it might have been the squids. Because I think they stunned you or something. I don't remember. Life elixir. We'll do. I'll have a pomegranate. Because like even right now we're in like the easier levels. I don't want to use something that's like over the top and then, you know, like the day ends and we're not able to use it. And this is like, do I even have the list of enemies updated? I don't think I do. Which is rough. Because I did have a list of enemies in the game. Okay. We have void spirits, dust spirits, mummies, pepperexes, serpents, and magma sprites. So that's not terrible. We're just kind of... I don't think I'm gonna see any of the, like, serpents or whatever. Probably only gonna see, like, the void sprites and, whatever it is. Oh. Actually, if I could get a squid now, I think that would help with, one of my recipes. But I doubt that I'm going to. Ooh, a pearl though. I love that I automatically just went straight down. Didn't even have like a second thought, immediately just went down. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that once you have like the slime charmer ring, it's quite literally like there's no worry of slimes at all. I don't want to skip these just in case. Sorry I was late. Couldn't get the dual monitor to work. Ooh, okay. Ooh, there's a ladder right there. Okay. We just lock in and go for that ladder. Okay, we might have to. Oh, you need an adapter? I might have an adapter if you need it. Logert. Because I know that you're close. Oh? Oh my god, I thought that was just the end of me. Okay. Squids are officially getting annoying. They were a little bit, and now they're actually getting annoying. So, that's fun. and it's 1 o'clock. So we need to hurry to get to that, the ladder that was there. I really want to see what was in there, but also, right now is not the time. Yeah, so, I mean, for this right now, this is just to see what else I can get from these. Yeah, right now... Oh. Okay, I got a question about this, actually, with the witch. So, I have my chickens in there. I thought she changed one of your chickens into, like, the void chicken. But I don't know if it's because I already have a void chicken, if, like, that doesn't work out, or, you know? I don't know. Alright. We're completely ignoring all responsibilities right now. Give her a hug. Give you a hug. You're too far up. We'll get a hug when I come back. $1,000, cool. Alright. Throw everything in there. And then anything that's not entirely useful. I do want to... Glows and attracts items and increases attack by 10%. Oh, we already have one. Okay. Cherry bombs are useful. Alright. Going right back in. Ignoring everything else. Even though that we have wine. Wine is very important. Oh, we do have the purple mushroom. We must stay focused. Alright. So there's 120 levels to the mines. So... Not to say that we're trying to speedrun the mines, but the faster we can go down the mines, the better. Yeah, I mean, the squids are a really weird enemy. Which is funny, because I think the squid is quite literally the only thing that I need left. So... It's one of the few items that I actually need for cooking recipes. Oh. I'm gonna go for the chest, even though that's probably not the smart idea. I'm looking for any key diamonds, or key gems. We don't need to worry about the... I don't know what those guys are called. They're like... Oh, alright. Also, this is a good opportunity to get the, what is it? Solar essence or light essence. So, we're in good shape. But yeah, I think we can easily get through. I'm not totally concerned. Maybe a little, but I mean, that's with confidence. I think where we got messed up last time... Oof. Pause. I was gonna say, I think the one that we got messed up last time was... There was spiders, I think. I think that area was rough. I don't remember. But yeah, I do know that the squids are, can be pretty rough once you get to this point. You just gotta try your best to keep your eye on the health bar, because that'll go down too quick. Alright. Any moment we'll get the... Oh, we didn't even get a, whatever it was, the mining charm. That's literally like a huge difference. I keep walking into it. It's fine. We're doing okay. I just, like, I want to know in what area do we start using the bombs? You know? Because, like, I think we're doing well, but I also don't want to, like, just start dropping them, like, without reason. I guess you could also just, like... Ooh, I don't like this area. Actually, I don't know... Does squids spawn in this area? Oh no, but there's bats. And they're much more difficult to get rid of. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Actually, I do need to get rid of more of those guys, so that will be beneficial in a way. If I can... Come on. Come on. There we go. But yeah, I know I need to deal with more of those void spirit guys. So. It's a good and bad thing. Because there is a part of me that's like, yeah, just fight them off. But then also there's another part of me that's like, they're probably going to be like 10 times more difficult. And do you really want to do that right now? When you're trying to get to the bottom as fast as possible? Alright, I do want that. Because regardless, the uranium ore or whatever, radioactive ore, actually sells for a lot of money. Shouldn't say a lot, but good enough to keep an eye out. I will say the ghosts are ever so slightly harder in this version, so they're just a little bit more annoying than they usually are. I also remember when I first started playing Stardew Valley, I remember when I was in like these levels, I would make torches and like place them everywhere. Come to find out, I mean, you can do that. It's probably not the best idea, but yeah. I mean, whatever floats your boat too. I'm not going to be here ruining someone's day saying that you can't do whatever, but it also is kind of a waste of resources. I think that's why. Ooh. Gift box. I never know if I am to keep the geodes or not, because I don't think that they drop anything valuable, but I also don't not want to keep them. I like how we got lucky that one time that had like key gems or whatever. And now we can't find any of them. Okay, actually, nope. I see the flaming skull heading in my direction. And I know I think they're one of the more difficult enemies, even just in normal mode. So, in this mode, no thank you. I don't know if it would be anything different, but I'm not chancing it. An ice trinket. Yeah, I'm definitely wasting time by mining everything, but also, okay, I think we got past this, and then we got to like a harder version of this, and that's where we got stuck. Oh, do these count as slimes? No, they don't. Awesome. Love that. Luckily, I think this one was not too bad. But also... How's it going, Anarchy? Nice to see you here. We're trying our best to get through the more difficult mines while we can. Okay, that's not good that one's transforming. I do like that, though. Also, wait, we don't need it. We don't need it. I'm like, also, I mean, if there's hardwood here... Which, in a normal situation, I'm all for it. But right now, we don't need it. Even though I do like these areas, it's the next ones that I'm more concerned with. Because the next ones are like, it's like this, but there's like spiders and which aren't bad. They're not bad to deal with, but I do know that I was struggling last time, so that might be when I'm like forced to actually use bombs and stuff. Not that I'm against using them, but I don't know when is the appropriate time. Also, I'm getting kind of lucky with these ladder pulls. Also, I definitely will read your message in just a moment. I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to be dismissive of it. I'm a little, not to say a little stressed, but I'm like, there we are. Okay. I think it was this one. We got to 50 and then we were getting issues. Meh. Besides the absurdly hot weather lately, absurdly hot weather. Doing good. Today was fun. Hot weather. Are you? Oh, wait. I forget. I always forget. Are you Australian? I forget that I have a lot of Australian viewers because when I stream so late in the day that it actually pops up for most Australian viewers. And like where I am, it's freezing cold. So that's the only reason why I ask. Alright. We're gonna attempt to maybe see if we can pull this together and kinda, oh, there it is. I don't want to say like speed run these, but if I can somehow go through like these few and get to 55, that's just even closer than... Oh no, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Oh, come on. I just want to get to the next couple of levels, please. Ooh, wait, that's really good. I can forfeit the aquamarine. Nope, I'm not, but I think the weather's just been weird lately. I think it's just a heat wave. Alright. Oh, yeah, oh, what the... Yeah, I think this is definitely where I was having issues last time, because the spiders and... It's 2 o'clock, we're good, we're good. Alright. We're at, I think, 50 or 52. So... We're about halfway there. Which is not bad. Alright. Gonna say hi. Yeah. I don't even know what you said. Love you. Bye. Dump. Alright. One day was, I think, 31 degrees Celsius at night. It definitely wasn't supposed to be this warm. 31? Not like 80 degrees. 31C to F. 87.8, so 88 degrees. That's disgusting. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to disrespect in any way. That's disgusting. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. Alright. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. We need to touch the statue. Bombs can't damage you. That's a really good one. We need to grab this, because that's actually really important. Yeah, we got a few purple mushrooms. I'm hoping that I can snag. I hope that they either stay for winter or I can snag them before they're gone. Yeah, I think there was 120 levels. So 50 isn't too bad. Oh, take that. I don't even know. Yeah, the spider webs, I think, are the things that really get you if you get caught in it. I think that's the big thing. Oh, these spiders are annoying. Alright. I don't know what's worse, the spider or that ghost thing. Oh, wait. Too nauseated to eat. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Forgot about that. Alright, you know what? We're doing... Oh? I think that was all my health. Penny? Please don't tell me I lost something good. 15,000 gold and 3 items? Okay, I can live without those, but 15,000 gold is crazy. Oh, and I can't... Are you kidding me? I can't eat anything for 2 minutes? Okay, well, if I can't eat anything for 2 minutes... Would it be cheating? Can I use, whatever it is? The stairs to go further down? I think I might be able to. And just skip over that area. Because I think that's what I was having an issue with last time. Oh, chanterelle. We do have those. But yeah, no, I think we may stop and see if we can get a couple of ladders or whatever they're called. Not that I think that we can't beat that area, but I do know that that's definitely one area that has always given us an issue. Alright, so Elixir of Life, we've crafted one, so that's good. Actually, what am I doing? But yeah, I'm trying to minimize my amount of how much money I'm losing, because that, realistically, that's the main thing that we're, not that I'm really concerned about how much money that we have in the game, but it's also a big factor of getting the golden clock. Alright. That's fine. 43 seconds. Okay. Yeah, let's... What am I doing? I don't know if I can grab them now. I think I might be able to. I don't remember. I think it's on Sundays. You can get them. I don't think you can just get them any certain day. This trade is only available on Sundays. Love that. So, yeah. Yeah, I think if we're having any trouble, we'll use a backup of the jades, but I think for now... we'll just do that. We have enough stone to do it, so... I do that. Oh, it's not... Not to say that's not a lot, but it's not as much as I was originally hoping for. Alright, I think... I don't want to just, like, not do these levels, but also... I really don't like this one in particular. Because that guy's not nice. I can do this one. That's fine. As long as you don't walk into a cobweb, you're fine. Like, I'm kind of fine taking the L on, you know, putting these down, but like this. This is more my style. I can do this. All day, any day. Yeah, I just think that guy was like super overpowered for having... Basically, you can't heal yourself. I think that's crazy. Oh. Sweet. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, well, we reached another, whatever you want to call it, elevator. Yeah, the only thing is we're gonna get to whatever it is, hopefully 70, but even then... Alright. We should be pretty good. I do like these though. Like, look at this. Oh. They like go flying everywhere. Love those guys. There we go. That guy is probably the most annoying out of the bunch. Like, I understand it's supposed to be a challenge, but to remove, like, the most fundamental part of the game is the most difficult. It is 6 p.m., so might have a chance. I am tempted, though, to... Just so my stats are all up, because if not... Alright. Ooh, okay. I will take that. Now I'm actually scared. Because if that was difficult, what's in here? Oh, it's just the skeleton guys. Oh. Okay, well that's actually kind of difficult. But wait. Oh no, these aren't mummies, these are just skeletons. Okay, never mind. Because I'm like, if skeletons are here, I can check that off my list. But, no, it's... Yeah, we're looking for mummies. Which... totally different thing. Similar room setup, but these are like a walk in the park. I shouldn't say that, because now the next level is going to be like 4 times more difficult. But if we can kind of punch out as much of these as we can, that'll be awesome. Actually, what am I doing? I mean, use it while we can, you know? Oh, there's one right there. I feel bad, because, like, I'm somewhat rushing these. Oh. We're already down here. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know what just hit me, but gave me some sort of blindness effect. Did not appreciate that. But there are slimes here, so kind of don't have to worry about the slimes. Yeah, I think these guys have like a thing that blind you. But this is good too. It'll be my, whatever it is, void spirit thing that I need to stock up on. Oh, I wasn't sure if those guys exploded. Yeah, okay, so that guy in particular, we need to watch out for. There's a guy with like a bow and arrow, and if the arrow hits you, you're cooked. Oh no, don't get sleepy now. Oh. Oh, we need... Well, I mean... Technically we don't. We're at 85. We'll call it a day. Cool. We can't use pumpkins for food. What do you need for perfection? Okay. So for perfection, we need the clock. We need to unlock, I think, 3 more recipes with key quests. So that's kind of important. Which is why we're doing this key quest. We need 1 more fish, 1 more or 2 more cooking recipes. we need to get the artifacts, and then we have about 6 items to craft left. So we're really close, but we're really not at the same time. And I love it and hate it at the same time. What artifacts? The disc, I think it's like ancient disc. I don't know if that's no, that's the hand axe. I think that's the arrowhead. And then some sort of dagger or whatever. Squirrel. Oh. Squirrel. What? You legit didn't pick up the disc 3 minutes ago? What are you talking about? The Shadow Man? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I didn't see it. Please don't tell me that I missed it. I'll send you proof, don't send me proof. I don't need to know of my mistakes. I've just been trying to get that one item for I don't know how long. Had a full inventory this whole time. Actually, wait. Before we run into things, let's make an emergency Logurt. Well, good thing that we're going back into that area. You never know when they're gonna drop another one. Right? Right? Oof. You never know. I've just been working so hard to get that one item for literally months in this game, or seasons in this game. Been like begging to get that item. Can't find it anywhere. Well, must not be that important. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna move like that. Oh. Also, bombs. How are we coal and iron? Nice 25. Alright. Yeah, no, I didn't know that I skipped over that, so, I'm so glad that I did. Well, hopefully we'll get it this round. And many more hopes. Oh my god, Anarchist. Besides that, I look forward to a lot of things in the next year. It'll be eventful. To think this year is almost at an end. These times give me almost a nostalgia feeling. Uh, I guess that's why I like time lapses, as I like seeing things being built or restored. There's a feeling of time and effort being put into something. Just great to see on. Honestly, yeah, I like seeing time lapses and stuff. I think too. I think the good thing is like it's a good and bad thing. Um, to me, I look at it as a time to like reflect on things, and that can be good and bad. Um, I mean, as long as you don't like dwell on things that may not be of benefit, but no, I think for the most part it's beneficial to be able to look back and see, you know, what progress or what you've done or what's changed within the last, you know, year or so. Because honestly, probably a lot has changed, and oh, come on. Probably a lot has changed that maybe not to say that you didn't recognize or realize, but of you know, like we change as people very frequently. And I know that people don't want to hear that, and oh, people don't change, and but we really do. We change a lot throughout the year, and um I think we grow as people as well. So I think it's good to look back and see maybe who you were, what you did before, and have you grown from that, or what you've learned. Like for me, I've learned so much more than I ever could before, even just through like YouTube and stuff. And I think, you know, I think it also reflection too brings like open-mindedness. Um, you know, looking into like the new year and being more open-minded to, you know, new adventures or new journeys. So it's good to kind of be, you know, I don't know, available or, um, like I know like a big thing is like people say never say no. Like if someone was to ask you to go somewhere, it's better to just go there and do it and experience it and possibly regret going than to have never have gone. Because it's like the situation of like, what was that? Don't call me out like that, Mace. What? It's better to say to go than to never experience it? Am I calling you out? I don't think I am. I gotta say yes more? Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I think with time and you just think of things, like, for the most part, like, it's better to kind of get out of your comfort zone, which can be very difficult, but I think in the other part too, I think experiencing more things, regardless if you want to or not, I think is beneficial for everyone, you know? Ooh. Oh, shoot. A lot of stuff going on here. An Iridium Band. Like, I know for, like, myself, like, I'm very much the person to be like, I'm comfortable at home. I don't have to go out. I don't have to do whatever. I just enjoy that, you know. I enjoy the comfort of, you know, being at home. But I think also, like, if someone asks for, like, the opportunity to go somewhere, I think even now, I'm more willing to just be like, yeah, regardless, I'll just do it. Because it's like, in the end, I mean, would you rather do it and regret it and have the memory of experiencing it so you don't need to do it again? Or would you rather sit there and not... Ooh. Got the, Slayer achievement. Or would you rather, you know, not experience it and then question or wonder why and have regrets of not doing it, you know? So, I mean, to each their own. I know that that's a difficult thing to, not to say wrap your mind around, but, you know, I know people, most people, I should say, are very comfortable where they are, and in two worlds, it's really good and really bad. Like, complacency is not good, but also, you know, oof, I love that hit me, even though I'm... No matter what, keep moving? Yeah, I mean... I think with anything, you know? I think the big thing is, like, and I've found it... Oh, very, okay. I've found, like, even for me, you know, it can be very hard to move forward from, you know, say a bad experience or having trouble with something, you know, that can be quite difficult for people. And, you know, I've had times where, you know, I got stressed out and maybe had to take a week off from doing YouTube or something, or streaming. And, you know, that's fine, you know. Yes, is it not going to do things that I would like when I want them? You know, that's fine. But I think also the bigger thing too is, you know, you need to have a sense of self-care as well. You can't just run yourself to the ground, because, you know, once you've done that, you know, what else do you have? So, no, I think I think the New Year's is good. It's a good time to, kind of, not to say reevaluate what's going on, but to, appreciate what has happened and what you can do. Oh, a key gem. Ooh, I do need to eat. Wait, we have these. I probably should have been taking those earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to keep one slot at least open in my inventory to try to get if there is a disc that does drop, because I know that these can drop from them, but alright, let's Alright, that's a spur or a cog. We don't need it. Logert, you're gonna head out? Alright. Well, you have a good night. And I hope to see you again very soon. Wish me luck on trying to get that disc. Because I'm gonna need it. Like, I feel like I should already, like, it should be like a gift that I've gotten this far. You know, I should be able to just get that item and not have to worry. Oh wait, I have these. Yeah, these guys aren't, like, super difficult. It's just, I know for a fact that I'm missing out on, like, actual loot in the game. I think that's just my thing. Like, it's not like... Oh, inventory full. What is it? What is it? What is it? Lovely. We'll sell the diamond. Do we have anything else? No. Yeah, it's just the fact that, like, I need that one artifact. Okay. I think the other thing too is, like, I don't want to waste too much time on this too. Because if I can get them from the treasure troves as well, or the trove, whatever it is, artifact trove, I don't want to be wasting too much time on it, but I also would like to get it now. So, yeah. Sashimi. What a crazy find. I sometimes think about that though. Like, you run through these areas and just to find like food on the ground somewhere, would you really eat it? Okay. Oh, okay. We're at 105. We have 2 days and 15 levels. We can 100% make this. Pam, sweet. Which is weird that we have iron in here. That's weird. Okay. Actually, let's... I'm gonna quickly do this. Where I think on the last day. I know that we skipped over the Wandering Trader. It's not good, but it's whatever. Alright. We got 7... whatever they are, staircases to go down, which we can use if we need to use them. Which honestly, we're, I think, in a pretty good position where we're at. I think we'll be able to finish it up today. It's probably quite literally like, will we find the artifact or not? Highly unlikely, but the smallest chance that it might be. Oh, we didn't do a, I just forget to do those. The, like, mining, whatever. Not ability, but, like, bombs don't do damage to you, or whatever it is. Things spawn more naturally. And I feel bad because I'm like going in here just to like destroy. Like I'm purposely looking for more enemies than anything to get the exits through that. Like, it's not even about, like, the mining anymore. It's like, how many enemies can I get rid of before they drop the little ladder that I can go to the next level? But I'm wondering if I'm having a bad luck day. Did that? Okay. Just in case. There. I will say, I know that, Concerned Ape was talking about how the Haunted Chocolatier was going to be more PvP based. Or not PvP, but PvE. Or like more attack based, kind of like this. Also, Prismatic Shard is crazy right now. I mean, we'll take it, but... but yeah, no, I remember hearing something that Haunted Chocolatier is supposed to have, like, a more in-depth, combat system. Now, is it true? I don't know. That's just of what I've heard. But I remember it was something like... I don't know if it was like he had perfected... he perfected Stardew Valley combat, but he wanted to make it more interesting. And it could have just been like one of those like, Stardew Valley, you know, creator does XYZ and wants to improve this game. You know, because the world needs more articles like that. But no, there's a few little interesting tidbit things that you can read somewhere. Copper. Love that. We'll get rid of those. And... slime. Oh, are they... they're blocked in. I never know of, like, what to get rid of, and I think that's my biggest downfall in here. Amen. Take it. The last 10. I do like the layout of this area, though. The Mackie roll. Alright. We don't need any of those. I will say, like, this is giving somewhat of, like, Binding of Isaac. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's, like, square or the layout or whatever, but I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I didn't know that if you get hit by those, you would, whatever it is, you'd become, like, sluggish. I think you would, it's sluggish. 113. 114. Oh, come on. Yeah, I do feel somewhat wasteful with my execution with this, but that's fine. Alright, so we're at 115. You know what? We're just gonna... And we can just... Okay, cool. And there it is. Ooh. There's a note from Mr. Key. I've temporarily disabled this shrine. Come back tomorrow. What? I have to come back tomorrow on the last day? Oh, come on, Mr. Key, really? Leave the mine. How's it going, Soup? I'm a little confused with the key quest, but I hope you're doing well. Let's see. We got some iron. Oh, what am I doing? Iron. Sweet. We got quite a few things in there that were good. We should be getting into... This is the last day. I thought this was, what you call it? First day of spring? No, first day of winter. All my seasons are messed up. Alright. I want to make sure that all of these are picked, because if not, I'm not going to make it till tomorrow, so I hope you're all doing well. Sweet, we got that. We have that. Parsnip, which is awesome. Alright, let's go check out that thing, because it said that it was temporarily disabled until tomorrow. So, actually, let's pick these up and do that. We've completely avoided all responsibility with the wine. We need to actually do that next, so... Challenge... Oh, Shrine of Challenge. Dispel the ancient magic seal of protection, allowing the powerful monsters to ascend from the deep. Shrine of Challenge. Okay. So it's quite literally just a toggle to turn on the key quest difficulty. Okay, we're good. Also, I'm very sorry. I think I said hi, Soup, but if not, hi. I swear I said it before, but I also might have just like glazed right over it. I'm very sorry if I did. 37. Okay, actually, if we put those in there, oh, and that. I don't think we have any. Wait a minute. When... Uh-oh. I think we made a mistake. We went through the key quest, and we needed to get Rare Crow number 2, so that we can craft whatever it is, the ultimate Rare Crow. It looks like we missed whatever it was, the Eve. So we missed Halloween. So there might be a very good chance that we really messed up. And we need to go all the way through fall again to reach perfection. Which honestly, one, it'll give us enough time. But two, I can also, like, sleep, not, like, I don't know how you want to say it, but like, wake up and then go back to sleep, and then certain times of the day or whatever, open it back up. or like certain days open it up to do certain events or whatever. But we should be able to not fast travel, but do something of the sorts to kind of speed it up a little. Okay, what am I doing? Tuna Frenzy. Cool. Alright. I want this so badly, but I know that I should not get it. I want the Galaxy Souls too, but again... Alright, we need the Hopper recipe, the Hyper Grow, and the Bluegrass. Okay. Hardwood, iridium, and radioactive bar. Okay. Not too bad. Still at 68. Which is fine. We just need to do one more, at least one more, thing. Whatever you want to call it. Key quest to get 50. And then once we have 50, then we can progress. Get the rest of the recipes. Yeah, I'm all sorts of messed up now, because, like, the wine used to be one day, and then something else the next day, and... yeah. We'll have to also see on, like, how much... oh. How many bottles of wine we end up with at the end. $124, okay? For instance, like, 124, like that, it's a lot. I'm not discounting that. But also, I know for a fact that, like, I could do another one. $52,000. 54. But, like, for instance, like this one, I could probably make as, like, another wine hut thing. So. Good and bad. Let's check the cellar really quick, too, while we're here. Okay, we're good. Okay. Had to make sure. Put the fiber away. I do want to make more seeds. That's the big thing. I need to make sure that I make seeds, because the more fruit we have out, the more seeds we can get, And the more seeds, the more wine, and vice versa. So once the island, because the island's gonna have all of the seeds on it, or all the plants growing. I think the greenhouse we're probably gonna keep as is. I might switch it up because I think it's all strawberries. But yeah. Also, for anybody that was wondering, Tic Tacs. Big fan, you know, big fan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make just this one stack into seeds, and then, or whatever's rest of this 17, make into seeds, and then plant all of those, and try to make a sprinkler, and then, because I think we're missing a sprinkler or something like that on the island. We're just gonna move it lower and lower to fill in that whole main area. Alright. Which we should be close to done. Kind of a boring day, I guess, but kind of upset that we did miss out on Halloween, but we did get our quest done, which is more important, but not at the same time. Alright. Yeah, we only have one more. We need two more. Gold, iridium, and a battery. Okay. Oh, where are we going? There we are. Alright, get rid of these, and should be able to just I don't remember what the enchantments are. I know that I can upgrade my enchantments on, or upgrade like how well the hoe is using or whatever. Instead of getting like the 6x3 area, you can get like a huge area. I don't know how big, but definitely bigger than what I'm currently doing. That looks correct. Because there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're good. And sweet. And then we'll do down here. And then we should be able to get another section going, but for right now, I'm just gonna plant all these seeds if we can. Because once they're planted, they'll finally start growing. Oof. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Sweet. That. Alright, I'm trying to remember, is it... Why was it such a long delay? No, I'm trying to remember what we had. What we can use the... I think it's the Omni Geodes. We use the Omni Geodes to get, dang, okay. Omni Geodes to get, something. My mind's not working. The artifact trove thing. Where is it? If I remember correctly... Pause. I'm gonna look it up, because if not, I'm not gonna remember. Fish. Looking for the glacier. We need the glacier fish and we need squid. South end of Arrowhead Island, Cindersap Forest, requires a level 6 fishing. Okay. Should be good. What type of bobber is that? I don't know. Oh. That's good. That's good. Mud? Nope. Okay. Which we do need to actually collect, like, the collectible stuff. So, it's kind of useful. Alright, south side of Arrowhead Island in the forest. Should be very specific, but right around here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that little box. Ooh. Oh, okay. So apparently the glacier fish likes to be a little bit more difficult than other fish. Because it went all the way up all the way down and then all the way back up again. So. Which is bad because I'm going to be anticipating it now. I'm going to be like always up, down, up. But I think if we can get that, at least that like little pattern or whatever, we should be somewhat good. Can't get this one spot. That wasn't even trying. Oh. Yeah, my fishing skills are kind of in the trash right now. Yeah, the glacier fish is the second hardest fish to catch. Let me come back to this really quick. It's 9:50, which is a lot earlier than I thought it was. Let me go back. I think I have... Either I can make it, or I have it. Which are just like bobbers to make this easier, and also food to make it easier too. Instead of me just like trying to get it first try, no issue. Because once I get this, I get another star drop, which is crucial. And then, yeah. Double cork? I don't know. +2 fishing, which is muy good. Max energy, +1 fishing. I'll hold off for right now. I think having that cork bobber will be helpful for right now. Chess. We also have to keep an eye out for Squid Fest, whenever that is. It seemed fairly important. I love that I didn't even eat the fish taco yet. Just decided against it, you know? Why bother having a slight advantage Here we go. I definitely wish, like... I mean, the bar is definitely slightly bigger, but... Come on. Wonder if you have to step right there. Like, you can't get it from this angle. I'll do one more here, and then we'll go over there. It's like, I don't want to waste time if that's the method. Yeah, we'll go over there. Which I'm wondering, like, is that very specific, or is that just, like, a coincidence that I didn't get anything? Oh, it's also, I'm not using the rare lure. That, like, you have a higher chance of catching rare fish. Okay. Actually, I might have to switch that to get a higher chance of catching it. Let's see. Oh, that was on me. That one was on me. I'll take that, you know? Bro, I can't be struggling at a lingcod. Come on. Oh, I can't be struggling this bad at a lingcod. I can only imagine how hard this is to watch. What is a lingcod difficulty? 85. Okay. So next 100. God, 85. So that was almost as difficult. This one that we're trying to catch is 100 difficulty. That one's 85. Also, I don't know why I feel the need to also just catch them. I could just let them run away. Speed it up. And now, don't catch any. Any moment. Could be at a moment's notice. That was not even the same. That was not even at the same, like, difficulty as the first one. First one shot up. This one did like a little bounce and came back. Not cool. I mean, regardless, we will know if it's the glacier fish, because it'll have like a little hat on instead of the fish icon, but it's also nice to just see it there too. See, that wasn't cool. That one was way faster than what I was expecting. Just not trying to get the chest item or whatever it was. Oh, come on. I'll take the chest on this one. I'll get it. Any minute. Mm. That was probably the best attempt yet. That one's not worth it. Fishing tackle worn out? Oh, the rare. Can we do double wooden bobber? I mean, take what I can get. I mean, this could be the method. It does take like 1/3 of the whole bar. So, maybe. Come on. Like, I know the chances of catching a rare fish are much lower without that tackle, but... Or out. It's gonna be rough. It's like the ones that are like right out of the gate that do that. I don't like it. Oh, our fishing 2 ran out as well. We're calling it. We're calling it. Yeah. We need maybe a few different things. Which is crazy because we got the legend, which is harder, by the way. But apparently this is just as difficult. I think they were up here. Was all the junk stuff. Works best on slow, weak fish. No. We'll take that. Causes fish to escape slower when you aren't reeling them in. Alright, let's sell the fish, of course. Do we really need that? Probably not. Perch row. It's fine. Increases the chance of finding treasure. No, we don't want that. Increases the chance of finding treasure. Makes it spin around. Slightly increases the bite rate, which no. Barbed hook, no. Fish don't escape while collecting treasure. Also slightly increases the chance of finding treasure. Boost the quality of the... No. Metal tab and the colorful streamer create an enticing spectacle for fish. Increases the bite rate. Fishing. Okay. Hey. Want to say hi to everyone? A little shy. If you couldn't tell. Alright. Okay. Maybe not the best spot to try to lay down. There we go. Alright. Go back down and try a couple more times. well, we have some time left, I guess. I thought this was like first day, in and out, no problem, done. Apparently not. This one's seeming to be a lot harder than the other ones. At least, like, I know that it's like a quality of life to see it in the corner, but actually if because it doesn't help with anything else. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah. So we got that done. We got all the fish caught. Yeah. Gonna put my award-winning fish in here. The other two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. It was... We only have a couple of more things that we need to collect to craft. One of them we need to get is in the Flower Festival, and then we also have one that was inside the Halloween Festival or whatever. And I missed it. So I don't think I can get Rare Crow. Let's see. I didn't know if you could get it from like the Wandering Trader if you missed it. Rare Crow work the same as scarecrows, except the alien scarecrow. Hats can be placed on it. Soon after collecting all 8 rare crows, usually the next day, a letter will arrive with the recipe for a deluxe scarecrow. Is there any way to get Spirits Eve Festival? I'm so upset that I missed that. Because it's such an easy to get one. Original meme songs. How's it going? You ever do IRL? I do. Well, I don't do streams in person. Or... Yes, I do. Like, I don't go out with streams and stuff. But, I am doing a lot more, videos out in public and doing stuff like that. So, I mean, there's... It's kind of a... What's next for, like... Oh. Here we are. I don't even remember what the... Found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of the bread cartel. But yeah, no, I do I do some in-person stuff. Um I'm doing more this year coming up. I have a lot of stuff that I have pre-planned for events coming up. So keep an eye out. I actually have videos that are coming out soon that should be kind of entertaining, I guess, because they'll actually be in-person stuff. Well, these three. I also want to make that hopper. Hardwood, iridium, radioactive bar. Was it gold or iron? I don't know. Oh, that's ore. Okay. Just fine. Well, oh, okay. I thought we had way more of it, but apparently not. Which is crazy, because I swear I had, like, boatloads of it. What are you doing? Alright, let's go see our friend Clint. See how he's doing, and actually, let's, because we have these two, I'm gonna go to the desert really quick and swap these out. I would like to do, actually, now talking about like IRL stuff. I don't know why I went over there. Gonna get these though. I would like to do more like convention stuff, or like do videos about conventions. Not about, but at. Yeah. I think it'd be fun, you know? I think also, like, I would love to go if there was like a VidCon or something like that. I know that, like, I'm fairly small as a YouTuber. I'd love to grow, but, yeah, I think there's quite a few things I'd actually love to do. Make... Alright. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I would like to do for like videos and stuff. I think I'm genuinely, I'm a little afraid of doing a lot of like in-person stuff. I think I've said that quite a few times on the channel. And like, I don't mean that in like a bad way of like, ooh, whatever, it's weird. But like, you know, like I like doing this stuff. I really do. But also going out with like a big camera setup, or like, I shouldn't say a big camera setup. I think it's better if you go in like with a group of people and like you can talk and do stuff, and like it's less intimidating in like numbers, I guess. But like for me, for instance, if I do it alone, like having a camera, like I guess I could use my phone too. I don't have to use my camera, but I like to use my camera because it takes really good photos and videos. But it, you know, you have this thing that's pretty big with a pretty big lens on it, and then you're holding it or having it as a tripod, and then you're thinking of one of two things of, is someone going to try to steal it, or is someone going to break it, or is someone going to look at me weird that I'm doing it? So, I mean, there's like that comfort factor of like, you know, not to be like, I don't know what you want to call it. Also, come on. I need good pulls on these. Come on. You're not giving anything good. Those were all terrible. All terrible. That was terrible game of chance. Yeah, I can't donate any of these. But yeah, no. I think there's a lot of like worry, I guess, in my mind of like, and I guess like I shouldn't think that of like, oh, someone's gonna steal your stuff or whatever, because like that's kind of sad to think of it like that. But you know, I worry about stuff like that. I also worry about like, I don't want to be like a nuisance to other people, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to cause like a scene or be annoying to like people that are just trying to live their lives. Like that to me, I think is like the biggest thing. Because once, like, I know I've seen my fair share of people that, you know, they'll go out and it's like, oh, we're gonna whatever do this thing, and there's like people dancing in the street, and then it's like, okay, well, you're causing traffic and all this other stuff that's going on. Like, I don't want to be like the center of that. I know that that's like a very exaggerated point, but like a lot of people will just like, and I shouldn't say a lot of people, you know, I think a lot of people do have respect for, you know, other people and stuff, but, you know, you look at some of these things and it's like, you know, some people just don't care what they do, and it's like everybody else has to work around them. And to me, I feel like, you know, if you're truly going out of your way to go do something, it shouldn't be like impeding someone else's life. And I know that that sounds like morbid to be like, oh, it's ruining someone else's life, but, you know, I don't know. I think it's the, you know, courtesy of, you know, I'm doing this for my fun or entertainment or whatever, you know. I don't know. I think that's just maybe a personal thing, or how I was raised, because like I don't know, you don't ever want to, like, not to say that you don't want to draw attention to yourself, but you don't want to draw any negative attention, because like I know for a fact that like if you're just loud mouthing somewhere and like you're talking about something and talking about whatever you want out in public, someone doesn't agree with you, you know, so. There we go. Wild seeds. Actually, I do want to see what, this guy. It's fine. That's not fine. Talk to Gus. He'll give us whatever he wants to give. Gil, I should say. If you ever need to use the item recovery service, don't want to run all the way here, just give us a ring. Sound good? Alright. Savage Ring. Gain a short speed boost whenever you slay a monster. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's update our number. Don't wanna I don't wanna have to keep going back and forth. So void spirits are done. Dust sprites are... Okay. I'm gonna rewrite them further down. Because if not, I'm not gonna remember. Okay. We have dust sprites. At 385 out of 500. Which is good, because we're almost done with this whole first page. We have mummies. $58 out of 100. Pepper Rex. $13 out of 50. And serpents. $230 out of 50, or $250. Which honestly, that one, we're probably gonna get that one next out of any of them. I almost want to go into the mines and just like grind out the dust sprite area, because honestly, you know, I think they start at maybe 70. Maybe not. Maybe they start at like 55. There we go. Maybe 50. 50, 55. I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, not in a negative sense, but if I'm looking at as if I have whatever it is, like for instance, like the dust sprites are only in the mines. That's the only mines enemy left that we have. So if we can get rid of the dust sprites here now, or like finish them now, then we can move on to doing things that are just in like the Skull Cavern, or you know, other areas that are more important, or not that they're more important, but better loot and loot tables, and so. But yeah. I mean, they do spawn, like, in groups, which are really good, but clearly I don't spawn nearly enough. But yeah, yeah, not to say that oh, it's down here. Not to say that, like, I'm done with the mines, but, like, for instance, the pepper rexes, I don't... Pepper... Stardew Valley. The pepper rexes are an enemy that can be found in the Skull Cavern. I think you can maybe find them in the regular one, or in the regular mines, but only spawns in Skull Cavern on the prehistoric floors mostly. They slowly move around. Okay. Yeah, so the mummies, the pepper rexes, and the serpents all are in the Skull Cavern. So it's like, if I can finish up these here, then I can focus on just doing the Skull Cavern, which, not that I'm like, oh, I have to do this before the next, but you know how it is. I guess I could be focusing on those over this, and then follow back to doing this, but we may do that. Because I know, like, for instance, like, the mummies are a much bigger issue than, anything else. We're not doing this. We're gonna go back and try, I think it's floor 50. See if anything respawned. That didn't help. Because that's the other thing too, when we were doing the difficult whatever, the more difficult area or mines, none of those spawned. So, or none of these guys spawned, which are interesting. And bats, that's fine. It's kind of weird that there's a lot more ghosts. Oh. It's just like the lucky room or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. They're such a weird enemy. I don't mind them. They're fine. They're harmless if anything, but like I feel like if they were available in the other like difficulty, it would have been easier to get more, if that makes sense. Yeah, level 50's not being too kind. Is it because I keep revisiting this area? It wants to be like more difficult, or... Oh, there's an exit right there. Oh, here's a little guy. Like, they're just one-hit enemies, but I do feel bad in some sense of, like... What is that? A lead rod. Love that. Our special item that we got was basically a lead pipe. You want to attack your enemies? How about you do it in the most brutal way possible? Alright, let's see what we can get out of here. And... nothing. Jeez. Yes. Let me water this area before I proceed. I do like finding these though. Even though is it only aquamarine that they drop, or I'm trying to think of the other thing. I think it's called like a mystic stone or something like that. No. Those ones drop randomly. Well, I feel bad that I keep like shuffling through them, but just trying to find that one enemy to defeat. I'm just surprised that they're so like that this is like a requirement. They just seem like they're so like far and few between in levels. I could be wrong, you know, there might be some levels that are like absolutely filled with them, but I haven't found that one yet. That's the other thing too. I don't know if like when they hit me, if sometimes they take damage themselves and then don't take damage if I'm attacking. Like I don't get recognized as the one that does the damage. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Alright. I think it might be right there, that's fine. I have a cat right next to me as well, just on the desk. Just waiting. You know. Alright. We are waiting for Squidfest. Alright, what were we wanted, I think it was iridium, either one of the two. Hardwood. Alright, so we made the hopper. The hopper's finished. What did we need for the obelisk? I think that was solar essence, that's what we're looking for. I should have enough now. Which I know the mini obelisk is overpowered, but I also... I don't know why I put those in there. So, mini obelisk is done. Fairy dust. How do I make that? Need a fairy rose, which I can't do. Alright, so we have the mini forge, which we're missing 3 dragon's teeth. Did we do the life elixir? Yes, crafted 1. Okay. So we have This one, the Statue of Blessing. We have the stone. Okay. We have the stone. We have the sap. Did I not write that one down? Statue of Blessing. Okay. Statue of Blessing. I think we have enough moss. No. So we're low on moss and we're low on fiber. I think we have fiber somewhere else. I don't think we have moss anywhere else. And I'm kicking myself because we had, when we first started, we had so much moss. Or so much fiber. We had so much fiber in the game. And I didn't know what to do with it, and so I was just selling it. Just because I thought it was, like, extra money. Chocolate cake, we can get rid of that. The smallest chance that this is something good. Or this one. Yep. Alright. What are we doing? Let's see what we're doing. That's in the springtime with Jas and Vincent. Fish we've completed, which is good. Into the caves for more moss. Moss does not appear in caves. Moss is only available on trees. And it only gets there after, like, an accumulation of time. So, kind of a hard to get item. We need squid and green beans. Which, we're gonna get the squid from the Squid Fest. Whenever that is. And green beans are in spring. All of my animals don't like me. Let's see. Well, it's because I left the doors open for winter. Which is fine. I guess we could just go to Skull Cavern. For the time being, so we're not wasting time. Not that, like, we were, but in case you thought we were. And nope, no sifting pan today. Cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said again, I think the serpents are going to probably be the easiest ones to upgrade or to complete the quest for, because we literally see so many of them in the Skull Cavern. Ooh, rabbit's foot. probably should have got that other one that was near. But that's fine. And it's funny because, oh, I should have actually seen if there's any key quests to do. I was gonna say, it's actually funny because the Skull Cavern is actually easier than the difficult mines, or the hard mines. I think that's the only hard part about the mummies, is that you need to have them close enough to each other that they still follow you, and then you can blow them up all at the same area. Gotta destroy the evidence. But yeah, the only one that I'm kind of worried on, if we're gonna be able to reach the goal, which I, with time, will be able to, is the Pepper Rexes. Just because that area, I guess you want to call it, or biome, or whatever, like, that is really hard to get just in-game as is. So it's like trying to get that one biome that's specific to the Pepper Rexes, and then also on top of that, I need to find at least 50 of them, or whatever it was, 40. Which usually I know that they come in like 3s or whatever. So it may not be as difficult as I'm making it out to be, but also I know that they can be a little bit harder to find. Try to get this guy too. I can. It just, I mean, like, those ones aren't hard. They're just tedious to have to always have a bomb with you. Which, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but it could be a little easier. You know? I guess the other thing, too, that we're missing with the fiber and moss and everything, there is one day, I think it's in the summer. There's one day, I think, in the summer that it's called like the green rain, and like everything gets covered in moss, and so technically we could wait for that day as well, so we're not like scouring everywhere. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to get as many of these Omni Geodes as I can, because obviously getting the artifact trove would be fantastic, but we'll go further. Usually the rule of thumb, you can go further in the Skull Cavern, you do so. The further you go, usually the more loot you can get, and it actually makes it worthwhile instead of just going after one enemy. Which, I mean, we could. I'm not going to. I just got done editing a video. I figured I'd stop by and say hi. How's it going, CS? Nice to see you here. I don't think you've missed a stream yet, so I'm very happy to see you here. Yeah, I actually, talking about that with streams and stuff, once we've hit perfection in this game, which I think are probably going to take a couple more weeks, or a few more weeks, I should say. But once we hit perfection in this game, we're going to be working on doing some Minecraft content and stuff like that. I'm probably going to do some, like, Stardew Valley tips and tricks and like those type of videos to just talk about like Stardew Valley, but for the most part I think we're gonna do like a, not to say a hard transition, but like primarily the channel we've always done like Minecraft content. I think this is the like one big exception to it. Which is fine, you know, I really like Stardew Valley. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think, I always think to the people who that don't like it, I think haven't played it enough. And that's just an opinion of mine, but like, I remember I had a friend that we were playing a co-op world of Stardew Valley, or co-op run, whatever you want to call it, and he absolutely hated the game. And I think it was strictly because we had not got past, I think it was like spring or whatever, it was like the end of spring. He's like, I can't continue playing this game. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know, I'm not going to force him to play the game, but, you know, for the most part, I was kind of upset because, you know, didn't really try out the game fully, but, you know what? I can't hold a grudge. But yeah, no, I think most people enjoy Stardew Valley. There's different different aspects of the game, I guess you want to say, that, you know, most people enjoy. But I think for the most part too, like, to go back to what I was saying, this channel was a heavy Minecraft channel in the beginning, or at least in my opinion. You know, we started on Minecraft, we did a few Minecraft tips and tricks, that kind of fell through. I really enjoyed making those videos, but also I don't know what happened to them. I just kind of stopped abruptly. Which for common people on the channel, that tends to happen for whatever reason. I go into like spurts of content creation, and it's good and bad. You know, it's good when you do have a spurt of energy or, you know, creativity that comes to mind, and then there's the other half of it where, you know, you go like a week or two without seeing or hearing anything. You're like, is this a dead channel? So rest assured, we're still kicking for now. I'd like to do more with the channel. I think that's my big thing. I'm not to be like that guy with the resume or whatever, but like I do find myself to be almost a little too ambitious with some of the stuff that I want to take on. That I get like overwhelmed with actually creating it. So I definitely need more bombs. Oh, there's a Pepper Rex. Yeah, you need to be like a certain depth to finally have them spawn in the world or in the game. They're not easy to get. Once you get them, I think you have to be like past level 25 or something like that to finally get them. What was that? Probably have enough time to make one more Emerald video before the end of the year. That's exciting. Your plain Emerald playthrough. No, I'm excited to see it because I love Emerald. I think for whatever reason I have a very like I don't know. I have like a fondness for it because I remember having it was Pokemon Pearl, and I remember it was something like you could get Pokemon through I think it was just through like transfer or whatever. You could transfer Pokemon from like Emerald and stuff like that to Pearl. And I remember I don't know why I remember playing Pearl and I was like, yeah, I really like this game. And then I played Emerald, and for whatever reason, it was like, this is actually the best game ever. Like, I know that's an older game, but like, I genuinely loved it. It was so good. And I know some people, I think a lot of people are like that with like Soul Silver and like those games. Which like those valid games, you know, I'm not dissing them in any way. But no, for whatever reason I have an extreme liking to Emerald or Generation 3. Ooh. Completed the Monster Slayer quest for the serpents. What did we have? We had the serpents. I think Hoenn, Sinnoh. I looked at fondly nowadays. I hate that. So I know that there's is Hoenn and Sinnoh. Is that Gen 2? Because I know there's Kanto, which I think is Gen 1. 3 and 4. Okay. I hate that I didn't know that. Yeah, I really enjoy I mean, I've already said it like 4 or 5 times. I really enjoy playing Emerald. I think that was a really good game. I don't remember which it must have been Gen 2. Because I've only played Gen 2 like once or twice. But I'm trying to remember. Also, the cat's here. I don't think I minded Gen 2. But I can't remember what it was. It was not that it wasn't a bad game. Oh, wait. It's not what I wanted. I mean, it is. It is what I wanted. I'm not upset that I got that, but I am upset. Because I was supposed to get an auto petter. So that I don't have to pet the animals every day. Yeah, I mean, I think my favorite is probably Gen 3. Because the funny thing is, I've played in order. I played Generation 4, Generation 3, and then Generation 1, 5, and then I think 2. 2 is like mixed in somewhere. Is Generation 5 considered black and white? Hey. I think black and white was considered Gen 6. Or Gen 5. Gen 3. Yeah. I think the one thing that I was always upset about was in Diamond and Pearl, okay? I don't remember what the other one, the third one was. But there was Diamond and Pearl, and then there was another version or whatever, the third one. Because you know how they usually come out with 2, and then like later on there's like a spin-off or a mix. Like for instance, there was like I think it was like Pokemon Yellow or whatever. Or like Ruby and Sapphire, and then Emerald came after. So like that, like 3 game whatever. Anyways, of what I'm saying though is in Diamond and Pearl there was a third version that came out later. I think it was Platinum. That sounds correct. I think it was Platinum. And in that version, There was Darkrai, which I caught in Diamond and Pearl, but you could follow him into like the Dark Realm or whatever and unlock this like whole extra like story chain or whatever that was really cool. And it had like bending platforms and stuff and all these like really cool things in it. And I remember being so impressed by it, and then I was like, I can do that on mine, can't I? And I couldn't. So, I mean, it's whatever. But I remember being like so excited to have that. But yeah, it was like, yeah, I think it was like, I don't even want to be like, it's the Shadow Realm, but like, I think it was. But oh, excuse me. But no, yeah, I remember I was a huge Darkrai fan. I remember I had him in my party. I remember my party was insane in Pearl. I remember it was like Deoxys, Palkia, Darkrai, what is Piplup's final form? I can't even remember. But it was like those four. I had whatever the bird was. Can't even remember what the bird was. And then I think it was a lynx or whatever it is. It was like an electric something type. And like that was my party. And it dominated everything. And I loved it. The thing is, you should play Coliseum and XD if you haven't. They'll probably be on... Oh. True. I'll have to check them out. Yeah. They also have Gen 3. They do. I think I'm really weird with Pokemon games. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a purist or whatever. I enjoy Pokemon games, but I think also, like, to me, I don't consider, like, the new 3D games to be, like, Pokemon games. And I hate saying that, because so many people love the new 3D games. They feel very different to me, if that makes sense. Like, I know that it's the same, you know, all the mechanics are the same, everything else. It's just a different, like, platform or whatever. But, like, it doesn't feel the same. And I kind of wish that they would make, like... And I know that it's purely off of, like, gaming limitations and stuff like that. It's not anything to do with, like aesthetics. Like, I know that they would never go back to it, but I wish they made a new Pokemon game, but basically as, like, Gen 5 artwork. Which I know kind of sounds silly to want like old gameplay or old artwork or whatever, but I feel like it really made the difference of the game. Like, I feel like the sprites even look better in the older games than the newer ones. And I hate saying that, but like, to go from a, you know, oh wait, I don't have any bombs. To go from like a game that, in my eyes, growing up, was like the pinnacle of your childhood, of playing Pokemon and everything, like that was genuinely such a good part of growing up. And then to just have like, I don't know, like I look at some of the 3D models and they're not it. And I hate saying that because I fully support, you know, Pokemon and everything. I think that's a great game, and you know, but I will say, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like even with like the last game that they came out with, and I'm not trying to like be mean about it, but I've watched some gameplays of it, and it's like I really wanted to buy it, but I don't know if I can stomach buying the game, because like you go up to like walls that look like they're supposed to be like finished parts of the game, and it's just a wall. There's nothing else there. And it's like, you couldn't have added like some 3D texture or detail, or, you know, and I hate, you know, nagging about that sort of stuff, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon has like a legacy of being like these great games, and then like I feel like the quality has been dropping off, and I hate saying that because maybe, you know, whatever, it could definitely just be me of, you know, complaining about it, but I think you know, there's so many, and I don't want to say like gimmicks, because there's now like the Mega Evolution and the different Power Stones or whatever it is. You know, when I played, I never had that. You know, it was always just like, you know, you had the Pokemon as is. Which, you know, whatever, it's fine. But, no, I just kind of, which I don't understand Mega Evolution or, like those things. I don't fully understand it, and I know probably I'm gonna get hate for being like that, but it's like, it wasn't in the original, whatever, 5 generations. I don't want it. And I hate being that way, but I'm just like, I don't know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm not super into megas either, but some of them are funny. Yeah, I think seeing some of like the different characters, I guess, or the different I don't want to say avatars, but like artwork that they're given, I think are interesting. But I don't know. I do feel in a way it's somewhat gimmicky of having like the super mega whatever evolution. It's like, think the one thing, though, about Pokemon is I 1000% would love to find where my old cards went. Because I know for a fact that I probably had some really expensive cards. Or very valuable cards, I should say. Not expensive. I just have without a clue of where they went. But no, I had like binders full of cards. Any sort of like ounce of money growing up was like, I need another pack. I also remember too, and thinking back to it, oh, it's kind of cringy, but also like completely destroyed the value of the card. I remember getting, it was like the Darkrai booster pack or something like that. That was like the big thing that I was like into. And it had like some sort of like holographic foil or something like that on it. And I remember I got it and I was so excited. And I put blue tack on the back of it and put it on my wall. And it was like the giant card, which honestly I think those sell for a pretty penny. Like I think they sell for a good amount of money, and I was just like, let me put this on my wall. Let me put this sticky blue stuff all over it, and let me put it on my wall. I also wish there was like a method of finding where like the next ladder is. Oh, it's right there. You just gotta open your eyes and look for it. Alright, we're at 32. Which, like, I think of... Like, I don't know how I got to level... whatever, level 100 when playing this before. Like, I know that's, like, a part of the game to get that far, but... I don't know how. Really? Oh. I don't know what the cat's doing. What are you doing? Hey, over there. Yeah, I wish there was an easier way to, like, figure out... I mean, understandably, like, it's the name of the game to, like, find the exit, but sometimes I don't want to have to find it. I just want to know where it is. Oh. Ooh. A tempered broadsword. 2944. Cool. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you can already tell how, like, far and few between the pepper Rexes are. So, yeah. Oh. Alright, let's see. The prehistoric floor. Inventory full. Let's see. We got the Epirax. Oh, there's a serpent, and then there's a royal serpent. Prehistoric floors. Prehistoric floors are a type of floor that's infested, containing mainly the Pepperex monster and mutant flies, and iridium bats. These can also spawn and attack the player. The dinosaur egg... I'm sorry. The dinosaur egg and fiddlehead ferns can be foraged here. There's a 2.2% chance of encountering a prehistoric floor below floor 7. Because prehistoric floors are infested, all enemies on the floor must be killed to obtain the ladder. Okay. Hi. She's happy. So we have a 2% chance, or 2.2, sorry, of getting an infested floor with whatever it is, Pepperex, and we need 50 of them. Okay, wait a minute. This is driving me nuts. I love you, but please. I love the cat. Don't get me wrong. I do. I feel like... I don't know if it's just me. I feel like she does nudge the mic. But also, I touch this mic every day. Every time that I'm up here, you know, doing whatever, I think I readjust the mic like 10 times at least. are ghosts not affected by bombs? Not a single clue. Oh, I did want to ask though, if I were to do a Minecraft series afterwards, or after this, I should say, do you guys have any preference on what you would like? Whether it be, you know, some sort of let's play of just a regular server or game. I know that I also was looking into doing some mods and stuff. I'm kind of debating on what I want to do for mods if I do. Because the mods that I really like, I think are a little bit older. Like, I think they're like 6 years old. But they're just really good mod packs. But again, like, I'm not gonna play something that, you know, no one wants to watch, too. So if you do have mod packs that you want to recommend or whatever, I'd be more than willing to try. I know, one that people keep on telling me to try is All the Mods 10. I don't really know much about that mod pack, but be willing to check it out and see what they have. I mean, it would have all of the mods, so... Which I am kind of curious, because I know, like, a lot of people like doing, like, I forget what it is. They're, like, villager, like, NPC mods, where, like, other NPCs spawn in that they're, like, similar to the player. Which those are fine. I don't mind those, but find them very different. I'm more of like a very like technical, I guess. I like that. Like, I know what you call it. Like, I like trying to even think of it. Like Sky Factory 4, I really liked. I think Sky Factory also did another one, Sky Factory 5, but I don't think it was reviewed nearly as well. And there was also Project Ozone 3, I think, that came out. And that came out and was really good. But jeez, no luck with the Pepper Rex. Watch. I'm gonna get the ladder here. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna say, watch me get the ladder here, and there's gonna be a Pepper Rex at the bottom, and I'm not gonna be able to reach it, and then the time will be up. Yeah, I mean, we've kind of transitioned for like the days to be specifically just like Skull Cavern runs, which I guess is fine. Like, unless we're making wine, we're doing a Skull Cavern run. Oh, Linus. Demetrius. Cool. 17, which... Oh, we have 34. Is it those that turn into, or... Interesting. I think the sad part is... What am I doing? Oh, wait, no, I need to go up here. I'm gonna say the sad part is, I was going to end the stream right there, but because we have these items, I'm gonna go to Clint's and try to open them and see what we can do. And then I'm also gonna take the rest of these blue ones that I have and go down to the raccoons and swap them out for the gold one. And we're gonna open all the gold ones and see what we can do. Alright, let's take the horse. It's also Friday, so there is the Wandering Trader as well. So there is that option. Oh, I think these guys were also looking for like chanterelles or something like that. I'll help them out later. Void, sunfish, pufferfish, gold. 4. I need number 2. I really need number 2, or whatever it was, number 1 or number 2. And I was a fool. I thought that was talking about the Squid Fest days. No, Clint, you need to go back. I forgot on Fridays you don't do your normal thing. I hate that. Hate that. Alright. Squid Fest is next week. Okay. Okay. Well, I know that we basically had a few things that we just skipped over or whatever, or we had collected and that were ready for this run. But I think I'm going to end it there. We'll have to remember to get the treasure troves, or artifact troves. I'm going to always forget that. And open up the mystery gold boxes, which I don't actually think have anything of value in them. But they're there. It's something to open. So, all in all, thank you all for watching and being a part of the stream. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it does help out the channel quite a bit. If you want to see more content like this, we do Stardew Valley Saturdays, or Yeah. We do Stardew Valley every Saturday, and then we also do a Wild Wednesday stream. Um, Last Wednesday we weren't able to due to the holiday. I'm unsure about next Wednesday due to the holiday. So, we will probably be continuing on streaming on Wednesdays the week after. Um, so yeah, big thank you to everybody that's been here and watching the stream. And please don't forget to check out CS Massier's YouTube channel as well. Because he does some really cool stuff. He's currently doing Kirby Air Ride, and you just completed Top Down, or that version of the game, or part of the game, which was really cool. And then I know that you are also doing a Pokemon Emerald playthrough. So lots of really good. Would you say it's retro? Older gaming, but also really good. So check out what he has. He has some really good stuff over there. And also, I don't know, check out stuff that I have here too. I hope to see you all very soon. And yeah, see you guys soon.